Firth of Firth Ranch. So first of all, let's catch up with what's been happening at Firth Ranch this year. I know a lot of exciting things. So give us kind of a little bit of a rundown about Firth Ranch.
Well, you know, you talked to me a few years ago, and I said we were rocking and rolling then, and it's just kept rolling ever since then. You know, really, but ever since the time Moonist, things have just really taken off. There's been so many good horses run through there. With Treeses and Cooper, now with myself and Lynn. Last year, I think in the kindergarten, we had 4 horses in that field. In the Governor's Cup, we had half of the field in there. This year, in the Governor's Cup, we had 3 in there. And now we've gone to this year's PCQHRA, Futurity, and Derby. We have 4 in the Derby. We have 3 in the Futurity, and I finally got one of my own. And that's the most exciting thing. You know, I kind of accepted that maybe I was never going to have a good one. I was just going to raise and break them for everybody else, and I was good with that, but I didn't give up. And Ronnie and I were partners on the hard-headed chick filly, and we put her in the sale here last year, and I ended up buying her back. We did the same thing the year before with Chick Magnet, and Ronnie bought me out. So this year I bought him out and put her with Lynn Melton, and it's been a lot of fun, and I finally got my own horse in a Futurity.
Now, you mentioned about having 4 horses in this race, 4 horses in that race. Can you kind of expand on what you mean when you say, you know, Firth Ranch has these many horses in a race?
Yeah, when I say that, obviously we don't own them, but for all these past years, I have bred, foaled, and raised all of Ron Hartley's horses and Rod McPherson's horses. And then from the sale, a lot of horses come to be broke. I break an average of 40 to 50 head of horses a year. So when I say that, I mean horses that have passed through the hands that we've handled and we've broke, and then they've gone on to have successful careers.
A lot of work goes into that. Can you tell me maybe 1 or 2 key things about handling a horse and getting them ready before they come to the track?
Yeah, you know, everybody does things different, and I have my own style that I was taught 20 plus years ago, and it's really a little bit more old school of really just slowing down and getting horses broke. You know, loping circles, changing leads, figure eights, and just getting a horse broke. But we're a small place and there's a lot of hands-on, and so we really treat them like they're our own. And you build their trust and a good work ethic and a nice horse to be around, and then when they move on to the racetrack, everybody enjoys them. You know, the grooms like them because they're easy to be around, and the riders like them because they're easy to ride, and it just translates into a horse moving forward and believing in himself, and I think the results are showing that that's what happens.
Can you talk a little bit about what are the key things, key aspects of getting a horse ready before they come to the racetrack?
Well, you know, like I said once before, it's just things have changed over the years and being done in a different way, and I still do it more of an old school way, and we really believe in getting horses broke, starting slow, taking our time, letting the horses tell you when they're ready. But the things that really mean the most to me is I like horses to be happy and enjoy their job, and I spend a lot of time trying to make sure that's the way it is before they come to the track. And when they like their job and they're gentle, it starts out with a groom, and the groom gets a horse that he likes, and then he tells the gallop boy how great he is, and then they tell the jockey how great he is, and everybody moves forward liking the horse. And you bring one in that doesn't behave and that's hard to be around, the groom doesn't like him, then the gallop boy doesn't like him, then the jockey doesn't like him, and you know, those horses don't have as much luck of making it or success because they didn't get a good start. And when they enjoy their job and they trust people, obviously they have a good chance of making it. You know, we had hard hitting, and he left last year. He got sold and went to Utah. This year we have First Down King, and this will be King's 3rd year here. We have some beautiful babies on the ground by him, one wheeling even here in the dispersal cell. We have Just My Moon, which is Moonist half-brother by Mr. Jess Perry. We stood him last year, and he'll be coming back.
Well, it's always fun, John, to catch up with you and the latest that's happening at Firth Ranch. Best of luck in the years ahead.
Hey, I hope to see you in the winner's circle on Saturday night.
Absolutely.